Welcome everyone to Totally Online Gaming Group. We're glad you guys could join us for our Talespire collaborative build stream. Before we get started, Want to give a shout out to our sponsors, Critical Hit Gaming Supplies. They're an awesome company that has dice trays, dice bags, dice, miniatures, all sorts of awesome stuff. Go check them out at www.criticalhitgamingsupplies.com. And if you do, and you see something you like and you're going to buy it, make sure you use the discount code TOGG15 at purchase, and you'll get 15% off. All right, let's see. What else? Fanroll. Check out Fanroll. Both the links for these are in the description of this video, so check those out. If you use our link to get to Fanroll, not only will you be finding some awesome products and something really cool that you'll enjoy, but you'll also be helping to support the channel and helping us to grow. So we appreciate anybody that does that. And last but not least, SideQuest Cards and Games. They are owned by my friends from Nerd Culture is Dead, Jen and Zach. It is a great little company. They've got some really cool, kind of niche things that, candles, coasters, these really awesome books now that you can use for journals, for your games, all sorts of cool stuff, including different dice and things like that. Go check them out, SideQuest Cards and Games, and they have a discount code that you can use as well, TOGG, and that'll get you 10% off. So check those guys out. Their links are in our description. That is really it for my announcements. So let's get into this. I know it looks a little different right now, and I don't know if Klein, go ahead and, I see he's in the Collab voice. Go ahead and say something, Klein. I don't know if he can hear me. Let me double check and make sure he can. Yoink. Klein, can you hear me? It looks like he's saying something, but I can't hear him. Let me try to turn up the volume. Oh, it looks like he jumped out.
Do you have a yellow one?
No, I don't think I have that yellow one.
Do you have a blue one?
No, I have like glass ones.
Do you have a large one?
Ish. Look under where the pots and pans are. All right, so I see Klein is back in, but I still can't hear him. Unfortunately. Because of the setup that I'm using now. Yeah, I've got the speaker all the way up. Let me see if I can do a little fixing on that real quick. Let's try. Oh. Klein, go ahead and say something.
Testing.
Ah, I can hear you now.
Testing.
Yep, you are now coming out of the speakers of the TV in the studio here.
Okay, figured it out.
Yep, so, all right. Little different setup than normally, because normally for this I would be at my main computer, but my main computer is still doing that funky thing where it likes to just shut off for no reason whenever I try to actually do anything big from it, which is pissing me off. So I'm actually doing this here in the studio so that I can actually participate. Now, I am currently in the Collab maps, and right now we are on the Hideout map. As far as what we are going to do and what we are going to build today, well, Klein, any ideas?
We can either continue this, or we can go to the other map.
Which other one were you thinking?
The big boys. Speaking critically.
Well, that big boy map, I would need a new join code to join in that, because I'm on my other account, my Tog guest account.
Okay.
So you'd have to forward me a join code if you do not mind.
Do we want to do that instead then?
We can do that, or I mean, whichever one. If you want to continue working on this, because we haven't finished this, we still got a lot to do here.
Yeah, we do actually. So let's go ahead and finish this.
All right, so we're sitting here working on this. Let me get this out of the way so I can see the chats. Perfect. All right. So once again, welcome everyone. I hope you're having fun, and let's do some building. And you know what? Let's see if we can get some fun music going on here while we're building. Just know, what was funny, Klein, is the last time we did the build stream, I put some no copyright sounds music on in the background, And I got copyrighted
Nice.
from No Copyright Sounds. That's interesting. I thought their whole thing was there's no copyright on these.
They could say no copyright, but that doesn't mean someone can't claim it.
Yeah.
Either way.
Yeah. Let's see if we can find.
And unfortunately, people are assholes.
Yes. Here we go. Let's see if we can get a little music going here. Of course, there's ads first, because always, even on my channel, there's ads. Sorry about that, folks. But let's see here. Come on, ads. Please end so we can have some music. Hopefully the mic is picking that up so you can hear some music. But all right. So where do you want to start on here? I kind of think we got a lot to do in that black market area.
Yeah, I was thinking black market. I'm thinking what we might want to do is probably copy some stuff from a few other maps.
Like, what are you thinking?
Well, there's Crossroads Market, and then there's also the market in the Mountain Fortress.
There is.
Also, hello, Anton.
Hey guys,
Anton is in.
just dropping in for a couple of minutes since I have a little bit of a drive.
Howdy.
Hey, glad you can pop in, even if it's just for a minute or two. Doing pretty good. Yourself?
Oh, doing okay.
Yeah, I better turn the music down to here. That might be distracting a little bit too much. So let's see here. I'm going to jump over to the City of Crossroads map and maybe steal a little bit of the market there, as Klein suggested.
I'm already on.
Oh, you're already on Crossroads. You know what? Then I'm going to go to Mountain.
I didn't see Mountain before.
I do. It's there. There we go. I got to move up a bit. Here we go. Come over to this little outdoor market area. And let's see what we can steal there. Ooh, that's... I like those little stalls. Those are nice. That'll work. Kind of the carts as well. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take both of these things right here and here because I like that. So let's do some copy-paste, folks, because copy-paste is your friend.
I'm super looking forward to that new point set. I think that's coming up with. I think it works with pace because that's one of the things I have the most difficulty placing usually.
Really? Huh. All right, let's see.
So what are you guys working on this evening?
The hideout.
Yep, we're in the hideout doing some hideout-y type stuff.
Rogue hideout?
Yep.
Nice. Did you go show off the action stuff and the escape routes?
No.
Gotcha.
Yeah, there was some.
Oh, are you
stuff.
working on? Are you working in the market currently?
Yes, the black market area.
Excellent. I did not have many ideas on that.
Oh, we're just copy and paste from
We're doing a
the
little,
other builds we have.
inquiry, which is appropriate for a rogue hideout.
Yeah.
Stealing different things from different maps to throw in the black market, appropriate for a rogue hideout.
Completely.
All right, let's see here. If I can get the rest of these out of the way, then I can grab this and sink it exactly where we need to. The funny thing is, a lot of this stuff from the mountain fort, as well as stuff from the City of Crossroads, some of that stuff is a little bit older and doesn't doesn't have all the same coolness as some of the newer stuff.
It just makes it easier to paste.
Yeah. Let's see here. Where do I want this?
I did just have an idea for a potion shop that offers free samples.
Oh, I was going
But
to
they're
put
all
something right there.
unidentified.
No, that's all right. You keep it right there. I will do this. There we go. Yeah, that'll work. That will work. We need a little bit of something more here, though. A little bit of extra. What should we add to go with that? Ooh, you know what? Let's just look at what we've got available and we'll play around. Ooh, I have a strange and interesting idea.
With us, those are often best.
Yeah. Ooh. Wait. What am I thinking? That's. I can't believe I'm thinking something like this because this is gonna be stupid. I fucking love it.
Hey, Klein, I was wondering, could I maybe ask you to take a look at something for me?
Sure, what's up?
Doesn't have to be tonight. On my AmFam campaign, I've got a mall directory map that I've been working on. I've got most of it's basically just like sort of the facade that I was talking about and the roofs, the roofing sections.
Mm-hmm.
I was just wondering, sometime upcoming, would you be willing to take a look at that with me?
Yeah, sure.
Kind of show you, send you a link to the Google Maps of the actual building that I'm basically plagiarizing. I'm not an architect.
No worries for me. Maybe this weekend?
Yeah, that would be awesome. What's left on the hideout that you guys are working?
Black
Is
market.
it the market or is it something else?
Just the market. And then the training area off in the northwest if we get this done fast enough.
Cool, okay. I have had some ideas about that recently. It's basically like mechanical locks and things of that nature. So I might work on a few things and just like throw them off to the side so you can sort of see what I'm working on. So I'm thinking of basically having engines and other things that are available for rogues to, take a look on the inside and figure out why what they're doing is working.
The artificial road
Just
is
on
pretty
the
fast.
It's so weird that you're saying that, considering that one of my players is talking about changing up their plan and multi-classing exactly that.
Oh, that is interesting.
That'd be a good class.
Yeah. It would
Well, it's
be
good catching you guys. I'm gonna let you go and I'll have to catch you up hopefully sometime soon.
Sounds great.
Bye, good catching up.
Alright, bye guys. Luck building.
Yep.
Have fun.
All right, so we're gonna do that, and then
You still there, Todd?
I am still here.
Okay, got a little quiet, so I wasn't quite sure.
No, I'm concentrating on this weird concoction that I am creating in the middle of the marketplace here, in the black marketplace. I am just trying to figure out exactly what I shall use for all of this, because it is just weird, which I like, but I need to figure out exactly the right pieces in order to try to make this into something that is not just weird, but also neat.
Meanwhile, I'm just kind of like, this goes here, this goes there. I'm done. There we go.
Let's see. Could could go with that. I wish it was not that. No, this could work. Potentially. Let me see. Let's see what we got here. Let's try this. What if I do a thing? Come on, where's the thing I want? Thought it was in there, I guess not. Maybe in here. No, not quite. I mean, it could be. Not way too big. I don't know if I like that, but let's just take a look. Actually, that could be kind of cool. Okay. All right. So, here's what we got. In the center of this marketplace, take a look at this weird monstrosity that I have created.
Un moment. Okay with that.
So, it is...
Is that a drain?
No, this is water in the center of this. And
Okay.
it's a column of water. It's a kind of a stupid idea, but it can always be extended as necessary or changed. But think in Minecraft how you can use a column of water to go up or down like an elevator.
Okay. Okay.
So this, in a way, could be a quick evacuation device. We need to get out of here. Shit. So this, I could like extend this up, and this could be what they use to get the hell out of Dodge if they need to, because of.
Put that back, please. Put that pipe back.
Oh, it's just I had to move it. It was uneven and bugging me.
Okay. And then it's gonna be right about there. Oh, a little bit lower.
Alright, so that's a weird thing that I put in there next to El Crabos. Move, Crab, do your shopping elsewhere.
Oh.
Oh, you want to know something else that I saw that I think is going to be fun? I happen to be remaking a character in Hero Forge. And I noticed they added a whole bunch of stuff, like animals and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So those animals I could port right into Talespire. You know, up to 5 a month because of my subscription. So I could have a whole bunch of different animals. All right, I'm curious as to what you're doing here.
This is the street level.
Ah. Excellent. There we go.
So that's the height we would want it at. That's all I was doing.
I like that. But I got one issue. If it's street level, the top should probably look something like that, like a grate.
Yep, that's fine.
and maybe even countersink this a little bit, the rest of it, so that it's not really poking through, or camouflage it with other stuff.
I just want to extend it out, and then we can have the
I agree. The
top 3x3 there, so it's at the upper level.
Okay. I'm gonna try something. Just want to see how it looks. Like this. See, that looks slightly more camouflaged like an actual grate.
Should we lower it by one?
That's what I'm thinking. If we just, once I finish lining these up, just dropping them down a hair, grab the whole thing and just drop it a hair. So it's one cobblestone shorter, and that would be perfect. One of these cobblestone tiles shorter, and that would line up then with the rest of the cobblestone, and it would look like a grate. Yet it is.
Sounds great to me.
Boom, boom. All right, so what else do we need in here? This is a black market. They need to black market some shit.
I'm fine.
Let's see here.
Also, I couldn't help but notice that you had some of your players rolling for puns when I was watching the other night.
Yes. Oh yes, we've been doing that now. and here's, well, I hope none are watching right now, because only one of them knows the secret, because that one actually did roll 69.
Uh-oh.
So, if it's not you, Zach, who's watching, if one of the other people are watching, plug your ears. Give you the count of 2. 1, 2. Okay, so if a player makes a bad pun and rolls a 69, here's what happens. I give them a choice. They can either accept a little bit of a gamble or not. So basically, they can, if they truly want to opt out of it, just say no thanks, and nothing happens at all. Or, if they accept the gamble, what happens is they lose 1 level. However, if during their next combat they manage to survive that combat without getting brought to 0 by any means, then at the end of that combat they jump back up 2 levels. So they would now be 1 level higher than the rest of the party, and they will keep that additional level until the next time the party levels, when the rest of the party will catch up to them. They won't go up another level. The rest will catch up to them.
Interesting.
So, Gold, aka Zach, took the challenge, and I told him one of the things is, I know you've taken the challenge. I will be gunning for you, trying to take you to 0. That's what makes it really difficult, is I'm gunning for you on this.
Makes sense.
I got him to 0 really late in the fight. Like, I mean, there was 1 round that happened after that and the fight was over. But I got him to 0, so he was stuck at level 6 from that fight all the way until just this last episode. So it was probably about 6 sessions. He was a level lower than the rest of the party. But then he finally caught back up. When the rest of the party goes up, you catch back up. So it's
that seems fair.
Yeah, it's only a short-term detriment. You know, it's only going to last until the next level up, whether you get to be a level higher or you're stuck a level lower. So I think it's a fun way to do it.
Yeah.
Oh, it is Zach in Twitch. Yes, I am talking about you. Shh.
You're a lot nicer than me.
Yeah, well, fortunately,
Why don't you tell your player what I do?
No, you can tell the player what you do.
I kill them.
Yeah.
Just straight heart attack.
Yep. You see, I just don't want to do that.
They have to use a revivify or some other means if they want to come back. And honestly, a part of me's thinking, what if I don't give them that option? What if they're just dead?
Rough.
Yeah. I'm not a nice DM when it comes to puns.
Well, let me just put it this way. Of course, now that one's the other way when I go to flip around to try to remedy that situation. All of them are going to be now, aren't they? Son of a bitch. Let me just double check this. Let me try it with the ones that I already tried. Yeah, okay, they all just want to be that way. Okay, that's what all it is.
What's happening?
Oh, there we go. Yeah, they all just want to face that way. I don't know. All right. No, what I was saying is the interesting thing is what happens if I roll a 69. They have not found out. And I am hoping they do not, because that will make it really difficult for me. Well, not really, but still, it'll be more difficult. I'll just say that.
Is it what happens if they do it in mine? Or if I roll the number?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes it difficult. It's not,
it does, especially when it's mid-fight and the rules state that it happens immediately.
Yeah. That I'm keeping the same as what you do. Ouch. Party does not get a free wish. That is not what it is.
I do that. But I make him regret it.
Yeah, I'm not saying that's not something I wouldn't consider. It's just, no, I'm not.
Keep in mind, I'm not nice when it comes to these things.
Yeah. Well, when it comes to wishes, I'm very not nice. Because you know how it says in the rule book about wishes and how the wish spell works? Yeah. Go ahead. Make your wish. I'm fine with you making your wish. Do whatever you desire in that vein. And if you follow the rules, the simple rules of, hey, if I make a wish, I can duplicate a spell of 8th level or lower. Well, yeah, that's not going to have any issues. But if I try to do something a little more extraordinary,
exceptional,
yeah, then be very careful with your words, as I will twist the ever-living fuck out of it. As much as I am able. Alright, what do you think? This looks like a decent little amount of weaponry for sale in the black market.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Anything else? Why are none of these? Why don't we have a shield laying flat? I would love that, but
we do. There is one.
I'm looking at the weaponry, and they're both upright. Yeah, they're both upright in the weaponry.
Am I getting my things confused?
Maybe. Unless it's in something else like miscellaneous interior or miscellaneous exterior.
Oh, hold on. Here's how you do it. Take a shield, and then
turn it into a mini and make it prone. Yeah, you can do that.
Shield.
Yeah, that is true. I just propped a couple up near the back. We need some other trinkets and things.
Intentionally leaving this stall blank right here.
Okay, fair enough.
Because, the players might want to have it.
Yeah. Bunch of paintings.
I see a birthday cake in the back corner for one of them.
Oh, yeah? Man, it's been a while since I made a birthday cake.
Mm-hmm. That's why I had to say something.
Yeah.
These props are so old they don't even recognize as props when you do the little search thing.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah. It's kind of great, actually.
I need some more trinkets and things. What do I want?
More tchotchkes. More tchotchkes.
Let's look at. Ooh, where is that? Where is that? No, not crafting. Containers? No. Not trapped in treasure. Sounds nature. Where did it go? Maybe it's under tiles. Nope. I'm wondering where that little one went. Let's see if I can. Ah, here we go. I found it. It is under container. Couple of these guys. Couple of these.
I like that there's a wagon underground. Like, there's implications with that.
Yes, there is. How did they do that? Well, we're not going to tell you, and we're not going to tell you. Unless, of course, you're a member of the guild, and then you already know. So why would we need to tell you? Ooh, you know what this needs too? Where's one of these others? That's kind of that. That's books. Need coffins over there. Did you copy the whole thing? Yes, you did. Ooh. Yeah, I'm just gonna grab this little guy here and drop him in. Right in here. And you are going to have stuff and things, specifically spices.
Can I move that real fast?
Sure. Move it. Move it!
Because I think, yep, it will.
Where did you put it? The other spot? Oh, right there. Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
That works out perfect. All right. So you're going to have bunches of spices of various kinds, spices and things and concoctions. Perhaps some of them may even be poison. Maybe.
Poison.
Perhaps. We won't tell. Alright, what else in here? I'm using some of these food things to represent that, but we also need bottles. Because this is the poisons and things. Poisons and things. That's the name of this place. Poisons and things.
Emphasis on the poison, less on the things.
Exactly. Ooh, and let's see here. A little bit of lore, I suppose, for if DMs choose to use it. Any of these bottles, if you so desire it, you could call a healing potion. And you could actually say, oh, okay, well, this particular black market has X amount of healing potions. You can see them sitting there on the table.
Free samples, of course.
Yes.
For the poison
For
only.
the poison, yes. You're only allowed to sample poison. Let's see, what else? What other containers do I want to put on here? Maybe one of these up here. But I think the rest of this, well, let's get one more sack here like this. One of these here. And yeah, let's do a couple of these. Stack them. And yeah, that looks like a fairly full little stall. Plenty of goodies there. You know what we're missing on a lot of these stalls, though, don't you?
What's up?
A lot of these stalls have posts at the corners, but no canopies.
It's implied.
Fair enough. I suppose anyone that wants to use this, if they want canopies, they can add that. If not, they don't have to. That is always an option. All right. And as always, to mention to anyone who is watching, if you would like to influence what is being done, either in this build or tomorrow night during the Out of Our Ascension campaign, session 34, all you have to do is super chat in YouTube what you want to happen. And as long as it is something that we can actually do, you know, without, you know, nothing illegal and that kind of stuff, but something in the game, you know, we'll make it happen. We'll find a way. Okay. Maybe not immediately if it's not, you know, the situation doesn't present itself, but we will do what we can.
Now, what if someone wants to build with us?
You know, that is an excellent question, Klein. What if someone wants to build with us? Do you have Talespire? Well, if you want to build with us, guess what? I can go right here and I can generate an invite code. And oh look, here's an invite code. It's showing up right on the screen. And I can even say it out loud. 8, lowercase c, lowercase l, capital G, lowercase f, lowercase l, lowercase h. It's right there on the screen. All you gotta do, type that in the beginning of Talespire, where you go to that Talespire main screen, that main menu, down in the bottom left, it'll say join, put that code in there, and guess what? You end up joining us. And if you join this collab build, well, right now we're on the map that is set as the main map, so we will see you pop into here. And guess what? We can then give you GM permission and you can build with us. Okay? And we would love you to do so. Anyone that has Talespire, you are welcome to join us. We only have a couple simple rules. One, don't be a dick. Okay? If you start destroying stuff, that's kind of a dick move. But if you want to build, you want to have some fun, awesome. Okay? The other rule, if someone is working on something, don't mess with what they're working on unless you ask them and they say, yeah, sure, feel free. That's it. That's the rules. Not too hard. But we do want you to come and join and build with us. So, Zach, Overraptor, I'm looking at your messages in Twitch. Guess what? I know you have Talespire. Get your ass in here. I just gave you the join code. Get your ass in here. Okay. Otherwise, I might have to be a mean GM. All right, so I am seeing a much more filled out market. I still think that we should have something kind of in this space. It just feels empty.
Which space is the space? Can you bubble it?
I will bubble it.
Just all of that?
This area right here.
Yeah, I was thinking that too, and then I also thought it might be better to have it open.
Yes, but I mean, there's a raccoon, a weasel, and a crow hanging out here.
They're familiars.
Next to another raccoon who is next to a nest in the middle of the market.
They're familiars.
Okay.
You think just rogues work here? No, there's warlocks, there's wizards.
Of course there are.
Takes all kinds.
How do you think all the potions on the, with these bags and stuff get made and sold? Alchemists and wizards and stuff like that. Speaking of which, I actually saw some really cool rules that one of my friends who has a campaign that I play a wizard in. He's got these rules that are he's got in a PDF file that he put out to the guys that are in that group that are using kind of a combination of things from Xanathars and other stuff that someone put together for crafting and for skill usage. That's slightly different from what the rules themselves say, but kind of utilize some of that stuff as well. It's a pretty cool set of rules. And one of the cool things is actually making potions of healing as an herbalist. So if you are proficient with the herbalist toolkit, you can make potions. But you have to get the correct stuff. Nerds Play, what's going on? What we doing here? Hey, welcome. Thanks for joining us, Nerds Play. Glad you returned. Right now, we are doing, this is our Talespire collaborative build stream, where Klein and F and I, and sometimes Anton when he can. He joined earlier just to say hi. Other than that, he's busy. But we come in here and we build in Talespire. And currently, we are working on kind of a rogues or thieves hideout. As you can see here, this hideout. We've been working on this area through here, which is kind of a black market. All of this is underground. And this black market here is where all these more, shall we say, people of devious ways sell their shit. So that's what we're working on. And we also have some other areas here, which I'll go ahead and give you a quick tour. So this is actually kind of their main entrance. They come down through these sewer grates over here, and then those sewer grates allow them to enter through this door into kind of the main hall, which I guess you could call it kind of like its own tavern. This is where all the members of this guild like to hang out, eat, drink, roughhouse a bit, all that kind of stuff. And then, of course, down here, this door actually leads to a slightly more VIP type area in here where the big muckety mucks of the guild tend to hang out, have meetings, and eat and drink, and have a little bit of entertainment as well, if you can kind of guess what that is. Underground Black Market reminds me of Hellboy 2 Market. Yep, kind of.
A little bit.
This main bar area also has its very own stage so that they can have, professional entertainment. Sometimes bards are a little bit roguish to begin with, so sometimes they like to come in here and perform. As well as, I hate it when it does that. Let's just zoom it this way. This is their bar back here. Okay, so this is where they're getting all their drinks and stuff, as well as the food is made back here. They got these nice big ovens that they can cook in, and they store lots and lots of alcohol, and they're all set back here in this bar. Then off of the main room, well, there's a little bit of a torturous path to go to these stairs, because these stairs lead to two very important rooms. One room, well, head of the Thieves Guild, he's got to have his room. The other room, well, not really his second in command, but kind of. Yeah, I mean, for all intents and purposes, and worthy of having their own big-ass room.
The quartermasters, I call them.
Yes, exactly. So they're not really, you wouldn't call them second when it comes to the ability to thieve, but they serve a very important role. And then, the really fun part is this trick stairwell.
Don't show them all the secrets. One of your players is watching.
It's not that big of a deal. There's just a trick to it. I'm not going to show everything, but there's a trick to it. Now, there is also another door here, which leads into this hall. Well, the rest of the members of the Thieves Guild like to have places to stay too down here as needed. So we have some slightly more private rooms, single bed each. We have some that have some bunk beds in them here. And then we have larger rooms for slightly more permanent guests and or kind of like, if you would call them, slightly higher ranks, or even having their own maybe families or whatever that are going
to pay for shelter.
Yes, people that might pay for shelter. Think, hey, sanctuary, please, I'll pay you. The stair spot is not drunk friendly. That is true, and bards do be dropping some sick beats in the mess hall, so to speak. Now, additionally in there, you got to have the really low-ranking members of the guild. Yeah, you get stuffed into this big-ass barracks-type room. They also have their own showers and bath stalls, sinks and stuff. And this room, really haven't finished. There's more that can be done in here for sure. There is also its own jail facility. Also, bunk beds and stuff there to support that, so that if they need to lock some people up that they figure, you know what, you shouldn't have been down here in the first place, they got a spot for it. Okay. Over here, again, not really complete, but it's got some pretty cool stuff already in it. Think of it as kind of a training room or a danger room. Okay. And then in this corner, well, what would you call this in the corner? The tower and the little area, would you call that more like, kind of like a weapons master or trainer or something along those lines?
It's actually security.
Security, fair enough.
And if you'll notice up here,
Mm-hmm.
the tower actually leads to the street above.
Oh, yes, it does. I see that.
And the weapons are sort of the check-in, we'll call it.
Ah, I see. So they're not going to bring just anybody down the main entrance. If they're going to bring someone not part of the guild, they might bring them through this entrance and then take their weapons. I gotcha. We have some other work and stuff to do in here. We haven't done.
I'm working on it.
Yep. Then we were working on the marketplace. That's what we've been working on today. Oh, there. Thank you so much. So, I now have dinner here. Awesome. But we've been working on the marketplace, and then we have down here what looks like almost like a private theater. Okay, where you've got, a smaller crowd, some more comfy chairs, their own little end tables and whatnot, and a stage. Well, what would you do in such a place, especially a place where it looks like items of value might be placed on pedestals of some kind? Could it be an auction house? Why, most definitely. Not the first auction house that we've ever built, but definitely seems to be an auction house.
Oh, that was copy paste.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't know. Bashful. I don't know what the word I want to use is. Unashamed. There we go.
Yes. Then, behind the stage for the auction house, stairs leading down looks to be into an area of holding, probably for items that are going to be up for auction. And then there seems to be another tower here, which goes up to the street as well. Most likely for bringing down people that are going to be spending money at this auction. So that is what we have here. And there's also, if you'll kind of notice here, there seems to be a doorway and a path, leading back into this one. So there's a way to get into the market over here. The other way to get into the market is actually underneath here from the main hall. So you go through that arch, which is right here, to enter into the market area. And last but not least here, this weird pillar thing is something that I just came up with because what the fuck, and then Klein did some altering to, and we kind of played around with it, is basically what you would think of in Minecraft. How can you travel in Minecraft? What's one way? Well, you can find a column of water and literally use it like an elevator, going up and down. That's kind of what this is. This is actually water in here, but it's a magic setup. It's a emergency escape route for those in the market in the unlikely event that the authorities raid this place. They got a way to get the fuck out. So that's what we've got going on. All right. What else we got here, Klein? Anything that you want to point out or anything we want to do?
No, I'm just working on some stuff over in the training area right now.
Oh, okay. Oh, you moved on to the training area. Nice. Okay. Well, I will say, I know we've only been going for a little less than an hour here. I'm going to help out a little bit with this training area because, all right, I see what you're doing. But we're probably going to keep it kind of short because I do have dinner has now arrived, and I don't have a lot of space for it in the studio, so I don't want to get too cold. So
I got you. That's fine with me.
Yeah. So I'm gonna add a little bit here to this training grounds, and then I think we'll call it quits for the night. So let me see here.
How do I feel about this rope here?
All right, let me see. What do I want to add? Actually, let's do something interesting.
I'm just going to put this over the side for now.
Okay, I got an idea.
Something else here.
I'm just trying a thing. It may not be worth it, but I'm going to try it.
Okay.
Let's see here. Alright, what do I want to do with this? Let's see what we've got available for toys. Things to put in there. It might be under fences too. No. It is not. No. Not crafting. This is not food and drink. Furniture, maybe. Nope, that one is not. Grim. Oh yeah, we got some stuff here to work with. Okay, what's going on with this thing? Why is it being funny? There we go. Get closer so I can actually see. There we go. Alright. Let's see. What else do we got going on here? Nope, none of that. Is this here? No, it's not. Maybe miscellaneous interior. Ah. That's what I'm looking for. Let's see, what else? Oh, I know it'll work. Okay, see what this grate thing that I put here?
Just a moment.
So
Yeah.
this is a practice for thieves to attempt to scale this without falling, and the spikes and chains and stuff like that move and change.
Okay.
So think, what's that Japanese game show where they're always getting busted on their ass by big ass foam things?
MXC?
Maybe. I think you know what I'm talking about, though. You can visualize it, right?
That or Ninja Warrior?
Yeah, like Ninja Warrior, but usually these are not actual athletes, but people that put on you know, a helmet and what looks like a life vest, and they have to go across all these obstacles. I think MXC. I think that's it.
Yeah.
But think that, except more deadly. Like, you know, this stuff moves in and out and all that, and changes on them, and randomly could hit them. Yeah, this is a challenge. You got to get from the bottom to the top. And if you fall, well, you got all these spikes right here that are possibly going to catch you.
Mistakes have consequences.
Exactly. So, there we go. That is my little addition to this kind of danger room area, if you will, or practice area. I'm sure we will add more as time goes on. To give you all a heads up, including Klein, good news and bad news. Good news, tomorrow, Out of Our Ascension, episode 34, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we're looking forward to seeing what the Blue Devils will do next. And then, Monday, well, we are still planning on a Magnus Avum session. However, once again, day job gets in the way. I will be leaving this weekend. I will be gone for a week, and then I will only be back for a few days, and I will be then gone for a long time. So, Out of Our Ascension this week, tomorrow, Magnus Avum, hopefully every Monday. Unfortunately, collaborative build stream won't be happening on my end, and neither will Out of Our Ascension until June. But if you want that to change, I'll tell you exactly what you got to do. Tell your friends about us, help spread the word, help support us, subscribe on YouTube, follow on Twitch, watch our videos, watch our live streams, help us grow so that eventually we can get to the point where we are full-time. And once we're full-time, none of those trips are going to happen. We're going to be here, and we're going to be able to provide you content and improve content, more content, better quality. We're all working towards that goal for perpetuity. But we got to get to that point first. So help us get there, spread the word, and hope to see you guys next time. Got anything else to say before we go, Klein?
What do you think of this new little area I just made?
The roofed area?
Mm-hmm.
I like. What is the concept or idea with that?
Rooftop training. Just scaling buildings and walking on roofs and not falling off.
I like that a lot. That's smart thinking. Gotta have those rooftop, cat burglar type thieves, right?
Yeah, there's also three different levels here. There's the beginner level. You have a window you can climb up.
Yeah.
The intermediate, the wall has some ruts. And then the expert, it's pretty smooth.
I see. I like. Excellent. Well, I think that is going to do it for the Talespire Collaborative Build stream for tonight. So hopefully we will see you guys tomorrow for Out of Our Ascension and Monday for Magnus Avum. And in the future for more of our live streams, our random game times, and other things.